Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to MTG Arena here. So, we've got a few decks to... 9 more decks from the Starter Decks edition to look at. So, the next deck we've got going up is Boros Legion. And the showcase card is Aurelia, Exemplar of Justice. And we also have the Lights of Legion, the very crappy rare. At least not a value, but it's alright. I mean, it's a 6 mana 5/5. Response Resurgence is fantastic, you know, dealing 5 damage to any creature, especially something like Questing Beast. Questing Beast, that's another way to remove it. Yes! Response Resurgence, that may be mandatory in the Jeskai Fires of Invention deck. Anyways. Intervention, Integrity, Hawk, Boros Challenger, Tajic. All these are fine cards, very, very fine cards. So I'll open up the packs after we play our matches. So let's go ahead and get this underway. Oh, I'll go ahead and export the deck list as well, unless I've already done that. Let's see here. Just going to search up. Desktop arena lists. Angelic Arm. Okay, so I've got the so I'll have to save this. So this is a fantastic hand. The last deck we were playing with Story Senate, we were just getting mana screwed all over the place. Every single one of these decks has 25 lands. There should be no reason that we are being screwed over on mana. So this is fine. We've got the Sunhome Stalwart. We can we've got the Roc Charger next turn as well. And we can get away with this really quickly if they don't have any removal spells. So I'm going to follow off with Sacred Foundry, then the Mountain, and then play Sunhome Stalwart. It doesn't really matter which order. I think this is leaning heavier red, but I could be mistaken. There are the 3 Goblin Bannerets. Fabled Passage. Ooh, Tectonic Rift is fantastic against them. Creatures with flying cannot block. But like being able to hit their lands, especially when they're on the draw. Oh, and in a mono green deck, and this is any land. What if we play Tectonic Rift in the Golos Fires deck? Oh, that would be fantastic, you know. Main board Tectonic Rifts. And is that one way for Boros to win against Field of the Dead? Tectonic Rift. They're quenching. They're playing Simic Flash, it seems like. Well, the first strike is super relevant against them. I think this this Sunhome Stalwart will go all the way. I think I'll save the Tectonic Rift for when they have to tap out. Growth Spiral, sure. Ooh, Teemo. What's the red for though? Quench. This may be looking like a Teemo Reclamation deck. Guild Summit. They've got 1 Guildgate. That's interesting. They can draw 1 card after this. But any guild gate they play afterwards. Well, we're flooding terribly. So let's go ahead and just destroy this. So they do not have access to their colourful guild mana. And here's a Boros Guildgate. Okay. So they're at a virtual 6 right now. What are they doing? What are they playing at here? Drawing lots of cards, for sure. Gaining 3 life back, that's good for them. I'll use one of these. Unfortunately, we haven't got much of anything going on for us. One creature, okay, Gate Colossus, that's fine. So they don't have gates here, so I doubt that they can bring back the Gate Colossus. I've got enough to pay for Quench, and they got exactly the gate. Man, this is such a strange. No, I'm not attacking. Seriously, 5 lands in a row. We drew 5 lands in a row when we had so many other things to do. Like, the last deck, the Azor Senate, was sort of control build, so that was fine to have 25 lands. Oh. Obviously, they're not going to attack. At least I don't think. They've got to block. So I've got plenty of combat tricks. Yep. Well, you look at that. Something to dump our mana into at least. Gaining 3 life. Okay. Well, you look at that. I've got a flyer. If they counter this, then I'm screwed. Although I can pay for Quench. Well, I'll concede since I drew 4 lands in a row. It's quite annoying to have that happen. Let's try this. Okay, we'll keep this. Legion Guildmage may keep us in the game. Boros Guildgate, that's fine. Our opponent's name is Engine 9 because Engine 8 was taken. Now, what are we playing against here? Fabled Passage. Because they're slightly better Evolving Wilds. Leafkin Druid, sure. I'm not going to let them ramp out. So, Lava Coil it is. Now, I quite like this. The Legion Guildmage plus the Integrity Intervention. But the intervention is also going to be quite nice. be able to lightning helix anything. What are you trying to do? You chose a target. There's not a May ability, and Wicked Wolf has perished. Oh yes! Wait. Do I want to trade this Risen Reef for a Legion Guildmage? Let's not. They can hit me for one. Hit them for two. Eventually I can start bolting them each turn. Okay, they have a black source for Yarok, I suppose. But I don't think Yarok can get around a second Risen Reef, sure. Or the card advantage. And ramping. Ooh, that's perfectly fantastic here. Can we be aggressive enough? Oh, I think this is leaning more towards white because we've got all these white creatures. I enjoyed Traces before. That's not going to get around us, can we? Yeah. Not really. Got a slightly bigger flyer. Now, so we get in, do they block this one or do we block this one? We get in for 3. Then that puts them on a 2-turn clock. So I think they would block this one. So I'm not going to attack. So we can get in a guaranteed 8 next turn. So they're still on a 2-turn clock. So no need to kill my creatures in order to do so. Yeah, that's fine. Oof. They've got to play another Hydroid Traces. A bigger one at least. What's that? They can do it for Shifting Ceratops. Does not have protection from blue. They can oh that's just so much fun. Just tap them down. More mana to sink in. I love it. Okay, so tap this. You don't have protection from blue, from red or white. Oh, I'd love to see you spend mana into it. Can't do anything about this. It's going to get tapped. Going to attack with Light of Legion. I should play my Sunhome Stalwart first. Like, okay, you can take 1 hit of 5. Murderous Rider. Okay, yeah, I should have played the Sunhome Stalwart first. That's unfortunate for me. Well, that means my creatures get bigger. And I'm going to just start shooting them each turn. Damn, that could have been a 3-3. And then I can attack in the air for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They block 2 of them, kill both of them. Take 9. I can play defense pretty well. That's really nice. They're not in any position to be attacking me. But they've got 5 cards in hand. Yeah, I should have a. If I'd done it correctly, I should have a 3/3 Sunhome Stalwart. But I mean, they could also just kill the Light of Legion in response to me playing the Sunhome Stalwart. But Garrick, the Cursed Huntsman, killing a creature. Interesting.
Looks like you're not fit to survive.
So do they protect Garrick? It looks like they're trying to protect Garrick. Oh yes. Okay, so we've got exactly 1 mana open. I think I play this. I think that's perfectly fine. And I can tap down a creature on their turn. Yes. Don't care about what's on the ground. So sure, Garrick can make the wolves, but he's not in a position to ultimate. Make the wolves, please. Yes. Resolve.
Stay on the trail.
Oh, I would love for them to just like. Oh, yes. Okay, Leafkin Druid. More value out of this. Now this is a decent Salt Time mid-range deck. Topping off with Garrick and the Hydroid Craces. Murderous is phenomenal. Basically, it has the. Ooh, well, it can't steal anything right now. It can make something. 3/3. So this becomes a 4/4.
I invite you to change your ways.
Well, that's a bummer. Okay, what else can we do? Aurelia would work. Aurelia would definitely work. But they can just steal it with Oko. They can just steal Aurelia with Oko. That's very questionable here. That's very questionable here. Okay, so play the Murderous Rider. Damn, okay. So they can exchange control. Any of these. So I'm not going to attack. Not at all. Not to activate Garrick. Unfortunately, they can sacrifice Oko to exchange for something. Give me a measly Risen Reef, or a nothing Leafkin Druid. So I'm just going to bolt them in. Okay, they're making a food token, so they can gain life. All right, that's the other option. Basically negate my Guildmage.
You cannot run or hide.
So they can start attacking me for 4 turn. Oh, sure. I'd imagine they want to get in with the wolves as well. Like, there's no downside to attacking with the wolves. You've got wolves for backup, and you've got the Garrick to go up as well. What is this? The Great Henge? Feasting Troll King? I think it's the Feasting Troll King. Oh, Hydro Traces, okay. The Floating Mana. So close to killing them. So much value in all of this, and it's just like this deck cannot compete against this other deck over here. Not even close. Like, I would even with a Planar Cleansing, if Planar Cleansing win this deck and I drew it right now, they have 7 cards in their hand to work with. Yeah, I'm not going to bother since I'm going to be drawing 4 more lands in a row. And nothing, no other spells. We're in Silver Tier 1. Let's try again. We've got 1 win so far. So stupid. Act of Treason. It's a bit slow, so I'm going to mulligan this one. So this is fine. Got 1 drop into 3 drops, 4 drop. So I don't care about this one right now. It's really expensive. So I do this. Goblin Banneret. Now I can make Skyknight Legionnaire a 4/4. Yes. They're playing. Well, I can kill that as well. A measly 1/1 kills a 3/5. Wow, and they're gonna let this go through. I'd advise them not to. What? They're considering not blocking and going down to 1. Because I could have a shock at hand. I could have so many forms of just. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Neoform. Okay, what is a... oh, whew. Jeez. Wow, they're playing a 4-colored elemental Neoform deck. Okay, I'm sort of confused at what they're trying to do, but I suppose I'm not going to question it. And since I'm not drawing any removal spells, since I've got, I think, 6 removal spells in this deck, and not drawing a single one of them. What have you got? What have you got? Cavalier of Gales. Sure. I would love to draw something like... oh, jeez. So much card advantage, and I'm just like... why? Why is this possible for you to do? Against this literally tier... okay, if the monocuddle decks were tier 6, this is like tier 5, maybe tier 4. Like, and it's just... can it really be that hard to choose? Have you got an unsummon? Yes! We won a game! Oh, yes! Oh, and that was the one card that would have done that. Literally the one card that would win the game. And we drew it. I'm ending it on this high note right here. So, thank you so much for watching, and oh yes, we need to open packs. So I'll open 2 of these. I'm sure along the course of the way we'll earn more packs anyways. Wildborn Preserver, great in Simic Flash. Iron Crag Feet. I haven't figured out what to do with that in standard yet. Anyways. So, thanks so much for watching, and have a phenomenal day.